Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to day 15 of the 21-day series where we provide tips to our community clubs on how to run their club. And look, we're definitely in the home straight now, and we're going to go through my book, which I'm really thrilled about, which here it is here, 5 Steps to a Successful Club, which will be released hopefully in the next week. It's going to be as cheap as chips. It's only going to be $5. So, and I'm going to talk about the book and the contents of the book today, and how this will help every single volunteer in the country. And I think it's a must-read for all. And my name, and I'm just going back to the start, but my name is Terry Dillon from Terry Dillon Solutions. We're in 500 plus clubs, working across 12 sports. So, basically, this book covers our meeting with over those 500 clubs. It's like a research paper over the 3 years, and the learnings that we've found of what is truly happening at community level. And it's also from second level down, so second tier, associations, leagues, state bodies, all feeling respective pressures across the various sports around the country. So the book is will be released this time next week. We'll be able to buy it on our website. $5, cheap as chips, as I said. It'll identify all the key challenges and opportunities for volunteers that they can adopt for your club. It's a 60 to 75 minute read. Basically, I'm finding with clubs is that they often think they're the only club in this particular situation where the pressure of running a club is really tough. And originally I was going to call the book "You're Not Alone," because often many clubs that I deal with and leagues and so, I think that there's no one there to help them. So we're here to do that. I think you'll find a lot of success stories, tips, challenges, opportunities in this book. And I think I've said over the series of the videos, there's often unspoken truth about the pressure and the burden, the debt on many clubs and what's going on at Clubland. And we're going to give you that sort of roadmap to take your club forward. You talk about the READS. We've talked about the READS approach, which is a new innovation, which is an end-to-end solution, a one-stop shop for clubs. And we find the reason why I'm doing the book is after meeting with all these clubs, and our current models of running clubs and sport around the country are totally out of date. And I'm talking about old age committee structure models. The way we report financially is out of date. The number of volunteers that are helping community clubs, I think there's many, but they're not working anywhere near as hard. So the model has to be adjusted accordingly. And probably what is a standout is that the majority of sports are using revenue models that are 30, 40 plus years old. So the contents of this book is going to cover, I start with, look, it really is a 100-year-old community problem what we're dealing with. This has been around for generations. But I think with the changing landscape of the volunteers and the next generation coming through, there's a real debate whether that the next generation will work as hard as the previous generation. Yes, no, maybe. I think, as I said earlier, I think there's as many people working in the market, in the sports and the club market, but they're not prepared. They'll probably work as half, if not a third as long. We're going to touch on the challenges of community clubland. We're going to touch on the life cycle of a community person. But then we're also going to talk about actual results, actual pilot results that were pulled together that shows the READS approach, REEDS, does work. We're also going to go through, we've got a chapter dedicated just to presidents, what the first 90 days of your presidency should look like, whether it's an a new president coming in or someone who's already been in the workplace, in the clubs. We're going to talk about what are the key components of a successful club. We're going to touch on volunteers, touch on revenue. We're going to talk about those initiatives that we've been touching on, how to improve your finances. Every single club needs to know about the Australian Sports Foundation, and 98% of my clubs don't know about it. We're going to touch on succession planning. And then we're going to sort of a real summary of the opportunities of how do you take your club from here to here. And that's really what TDS does. We provide great support. We provide direction. We provide education through our online education. And we provide direct support, whether it's phone support, whether it's the workshops, which are really highly, highly popular. Hence, I'm starting to train up a good series of people, qualified people, who potentially can deliver this content on my behalf. If you wish to learn more about what we're doing, actually, you can lock in an appointment calendly.com/TD Solutions, calendly.com/TD Solutions, and lock in a 20-minute appointment. I had 2 phone calls from 2 different clubs that I booked in yesterday. I had Neville from Toowoomba, and we also had John from North Shore in New South Wales. So I had a club from New South Wales and a club from Queensland. Just wanted to have a general chat about their clubs, how they can do things a little bit better. So just to bounce some ideas, highly productive phone calls. But I continue to block out some time. So if you wish to lock in an appointment, click on that link that I'll provide as part of this post. It's fantastic working in this space. We're making a real difference. We're really excited about the book. As I said earlier, I think every single club, every single volunteer in the country needs to watch this. And, hopefully you'll get to see the book. I think once you read the book, and it's only 60 to 75 minute read, and I think often I'm finding I've had a number of people sample the book and think, gee, I wish I knew that information. And it just gives them that stepping stone to take their club forward. So thanks for your time. Day 15. We are on the home straight. Excuse me. Sorry about that cough late in the piece. Dogs have been quiet today, which has been great. I'll put them down the back. And take care and have a great day. Cheers.